Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking about China Glaze polishes that I was dying to have and then never have used. So this is similar to the Simple Colors video I put up last week. So let's get started. The first polish is going to be, it's a trapeze. This came out in 2012 in a Cirque du Soleil collection that was called World Away or Worlds Away. This is like a really nice white gray crowley base with a lot of different colors, sparkly glitter. It has like silver, gold, green, pink. When this came out, it was actually, indies weren't as big of a deal as they are now. So you couldn't find a lot of stuff like this. A few indies were doing them like KB Shimmer and a few others. But to find it mainstream was like a really big deal, and it was a really cool look at the time. I know indies have come really far in those years since 2012, and so stuff like this probably isn't as exciting anymore, but at the time this was like a really big deal. I ended up holding off and not getting it right away, and then it ended up being in the core line at Ulta, and I ended up picking it up there when they had some kind of sale. And so this is a really cool polish still, in my opinion. It's actually kind of sentimental to me because it's kind of when I first was getting into polish. So hopefully I will try this sometime soon. Next one is called Choo Choo Choose You. So I believe this came out in 2014. It was like an all aboard collection. I think that's what it was called. It was like a train theme. There was a lot of pretty polishes in that collection, and I picked up more than just this one. I believe I have like maybe 2 other ones. This one was like the star of the collection, and everybody at the time had it on the blogs and was posting swatches of it, and the ladies all over Makeup Alley Nail Board had swatches of it. And I think I just kind of got like really carried away on the hype train with this, because this isn't actually like a color I'm naturally drawn to. It is pretty, it's just not my usual polish style. So it's like a green gray with some really nice shimmer in there. So I don't know, hopefully when I do get around to using it, I do like it on me, because like I say, this isn't usually what I wear. It's not my typical cup of tea as far as polish goes. I do think that when I first got into polish, and even still now, like I was saying, the hype train, like stuff's limited edition, and you're just kind of like, oh, if I don't get it now, I'm gonna miss it, and I'm gonna miss something really good, and I'm gonna regret not having it. And I do have polishes like that like I decided not to get, that I had in my hand and I put back, and I do regret now. So thinking back on those sometimes like plays into my emotions when I'm at the store, like, oh gosh, I really better just get it since it's here and I'm holding it. And so I think that is what happened with this. So hopefully, like maybe in the fall, I'll get this tried, and I will like it, hopefully. So, and then the next 2 came in a road trip collection China did, I believe in 2015. This one is called Wonderlust, and then this one is called Pack Lightly. So the Pack Lightly is kind of peach, the Wonderlust is kind of purple, and then they have like a really pretty shimmer in them. I don't know if that will show up on the nail or not. Sometimes the shimmer does, sometimes it doesn't. I picked up a couple others from this collection too, besides these 2, but these 2 I just never got around to trying. I'm not really sure why. I actually do really like pastels, and I do love like spring for nails. I love pastel pinks and purples, like Easter egg colors. I'm very into that. So I don't know why I haven't tried these yet. Hopefully maybe now this spring I'll get around to using them, and hopefully they'll be as pretty on the nail as they are on the bottle. Next one is called Let the Beat Drop. And this is a matte glitter with like pink, neon orange, white, and the base is kind of colored. It's like a pink orange tint. I'm not sure if the glitter just faded into the base or it was meant to be colored. This came out in a summer collection, I believe maybe like 2 years ago, or maybe going on 3 years, and it was like a rave theme. I don't remember the name of the collection, I'm sorry, but I was super excited about that collection because they had a lot of really cool glitters like this. There was like a green one, there was this pink one, and then there was one that had like all of the different neons together in a clear base. And then there was some really, really pretty brights. So I did pick up a lot of that collection, and I have used a lot of those polishes, and I really do like them. But this one I just haven't gotten around to, and I think that maybe the like colored base has kind of thrown me off to like, what do I wear it over? Because if I wear it over white, it's gonna change the color of the white, and then if it's over black, is it gonna stand out? So I don't know. Hopefully maybe now in the summer or spring I'll get around to trying this because it is a really cool glitter combo. The next one is called Ugly Sweater Party, and I believe this was also from like 2 or 3 years ago during a holiday collection. And this is just, oh, this is gorgeous. It's like pink glitter with blues and just a few different other colors put in there. And what I really did like about this polish is that you can get it opaque on its own. It's not necessarily a topper. And I love that look of like a full glitter bomb mani, even though it is hard to remove because of all the glitter. I'm surprised I haven't worn this because it's like everything I really do enjoy in a polish in a bottle. It's pink, it's glittery, it's sparkly. So I don't know what happened there. I must have just like put it up on the shelves and forgotten about it like a lot of other stuff. When I do get around to using this, and maybe I'll do it now that I'm doing February untried pinks, I do love it because it's really pretty in the bottle. And like I say, this was like another one of those like star of the collections that people had a lot of swatches of and was all over the internet. So hopefully I will get to using that. Next one is going to be called Cinderella. And this is from this year's Halloween collection. This is the only one I picked up from that collection. And this one was really hard for me to find. I've said before, I live in a really small town, so I don't have a Sally's here. My closest Sally's is about a 30-minute drive from my house, and there's 2 in that town. And so I went to both of those and they didn't have it. They were already sold out. And then my younger son plays fall baseball, so we had like every weekend we had a game in a town an hour and a half drive from us. And during one of those times that we went down there, I actually made my husband drive me to like 3 Sally's in that town, and they were all sold out. And so I was really kind of getting concerned that I wasn't going to be able to get this. And then somebody, maybe on Facebook, gave me like a website that still had it available, because even like my usual websites that I order from were out, like Trans Design and Skyline Beauty. So I don't even remember where I ordered it from. Maybe it was like 88 Beauty or something like that. I don't even remember. This is another one I'm like hoping I like when I do use it. Sometimes colors like this I don't feel look good on me because they are really close to my skin color and like not in a good way. So like sometimes when you find like a really good nude, it exaggerates like the length of your hands and everything looks really pretty and long. And then sometimes when you find a nude, it's just not a good look. Like it washes your hands out or gives you like almost like corpse hands. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but I'm kind of worried this might do this to me. And I think this was another one like I was on the hype train with, like everybody loved it and it was gorgeous and it was all over Facebook and Makeup Alley Nail Board and Instagram. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to have this. And then I haven't used it. I did pull it out for like my fall picks. I pick like mini collections of stuff I want to try for the different seasons or holidays. So it was in this year's fall picks, and then I just ended up like trying other stuff first. So maybe I'll get around to this in the fall. Next one is Baroque Jungle. This is a really nice emerald green with like some lighter green shimmer in it that came out in this year's fall collection. I really do enjoy colors like this, and I had intentions to wear this in my fall collection. Also, I did pull it out on that like fall mini thing I was telling you. And then I just, like I say, there was other stuff I picked first. So after I finished with my untried pinks in February, I was thinking of doing untried greens for St. Patrick's Day in March. So maybe this will be one of the ones I use for that. And next one is Don't Be a Snowflake. So this was in this year's holiday collection, and when I first saw pictures of this, I was really like super excited for it because if you can believe it, like I don't have anything that looks like this in any of my nail polish collection. I have like around 1,200 polishes, so that's pretty good to find something like really unique and to be mainstream polish brand. So it's a really nice like white or gray milky base with like holographic big glitter and then holographic mini glitter. But then I read really bad reviews about the formula, so I kind of held back on buying it. Like people were saying it was difficult to work with and you couldn't get it opaque and just a bunch of different things. So I was kind of like, well, maybe I won't get it. But then I ended up going into Sally's a few weeks ago and it was on clearance and I got it for like $1.29. So I'm glad I held off and I got it on sale, but I still have not tried it. So maybe sometime soon, like as an accent nail or something like that, I'll get around to it. Then the next two are going to be from the Core line, I believe, and this is called Flying Dragon. It's a really nice purple, like magenta color with light purple shimmer, and like also there's some like turquoise shimmer in here. So when I first got into nail polish, this was really popular, like around 2001, 2002. I was into a lot of nail polish blogs, like I was into Chloe's Nails and Scrangy and the Polishaholic, and they all had some really nice swatches up of this color, and so I ended up getting it on clearance. So maybe it isn't in the core line anymore because I did get it on clearance at Sally's. And when I found it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. I really like this color. It's gonna be so pretty. And then put it up on the shelf and just never tried it. So maybe in the summer I'll get around to this one. And the last one is going to be Dorothy Who. This is a really pretty sapphire blue with like a lot of sparkle. So I ended up getting this because I knew it was like a similar type of polish to Ruby Pumps, which I love, but a blue color. And also OPI came out with like a Alice in Wonderland collection, and this was supposedly a dupe of Absolutely Alice, which was in the OPI collection. So again, when I first got into polish, that collection was everywhere. So I was a little late to like, I couldn't actually find the polish. I think the collection had already come out and it had already been all bought and sold and whatever. But people were still posting a lot of pictures on blogs, and swatch pictures were out about it, and it was just like the most beautiful polish. And so when I read that this was a dupe, I was like, okay, I should probably get it. So I ended up picking it up at Sally's and then came home, put it up on the shelf, and it's probably sat there, I'm going to say, for like 5 years, and I've just never pulled it out to use. And again, this is another one, like I don't know why. It's everything that I do enjoy about polish in a bottle. It's sparkly, it's blingy, it's a nice color, things I all enjoy in nail polish, and I don't know what the reason is. I haven't gotten it on the nails yet, but hopefully that'll be one that I use soon. Like I say, I'm going kind of throughout my collection and pulling out things that I have forgotten about in hopes that I use it more and it slows my buying down. I think it's helped so far. I haven't bought a ton of polish this year. I bought a few things on clearance, and then I bought like one new polish from the new Sinful Colors core collection. That's all I could find at my Walgreens. I want to pick up a couple more, but I haven't found them yet. And then I did buy something from Polish Pickups. That's the first thing I've ever ordered from a polish pickup. So when those come in, I will definitely show them to you. So that's not too bad for the year. That's maybe like 5 polishes. So we'll see how it goes. But if you guys have any China Glaze polishes that you have similar stories about, like dying to have, and stalked all the websites and stalked Sally's and, you know, drooled over blog pictures and swatches, and then you got it and just never used it, share below. I would want to know what your guys's are. And like I say, it makes me feel better that I'm not the only one who's like so crazy. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you like it, please click the like button below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks.